Hello there. This is going to be a video on learning multiple languages at once. Two, three, four, so on. Basically about how you should go about it. Currently I'm picking up, as you know, a few. Um, with learning multiple languages, it depends on what you want to do. Like if you want to do two languages intensively, then you're gonna have to really not lose um, practice if you're doing, say, two or more intensively. But if you're learning, say, you have two languages or three languages, you're learning one intensively, you're learning the other one or two non-intensively, then you should easily be able to handle that. At least I think. Well, for most people, I think. If you can only handle one language, that's perfectly fine. Now, with learning multiple languages, and I think a lot of polyglots will agree with me on this, you should try to stay away from the same language family. Like, for instance, if I were, say, learning Spanish, I would not be learning, like, French or Portuguese or Italian, because they're in the same language family. So I would stay away from, like, say, two Germanic languages or, two Romance languages. If you're not easily confused, then that's fine. You can combine them. But if you're a person who easily gets confused, like me, I would not, if you're doing two languages, choose two from the same family, from the same language family. If it were me, of course, I would do, say, Spanish and German, or maybe Spanish and Russian. Those are two totally different ones. Or I would do, like, say, Irish and Russian. And maybe something like Greek and maybe Spanish. And for those who are some of these languages, as you know, you do not use the Latin Romanized alphabet. For those of you who aren't that good with knowing a non-Romanized alphabet, I would suggest, if you're learning a language like that and you want to learn a second language, choose one that's from a Romanized alphabet, so you won't mix up the two alphabets. Like, for instance, Greek and Russian do not use Romanized alphabets. As you know, Russian uses Cyrillic, and Greek has their own alphabet. If you're really not good with an alphabet other than the Romanized Latin alphabet, I would suggest that if you're learning two languages at the same time, to not choose two languages that have two totally different alphabets, like, for instance, Greek or Russian, or Russian Arabic, unless you know what you're doing. And another, I should say, wait, let me think. Oh, okay. If you're learning more than, say, two languages, I do believe that's possible. I believe that, if someone tries, they probably learn to maybe 5 or 6 languages at once, if someone tries their hardest. I, of course, cannot learn 5 or 6 languages at once. The most I can learn is, like, 3 languages at once. like for instance, I'll give you an example right now. Currently, I am, as you know, earlier in the summer I did some Spanish. I kind of backed away from Spanish because I'm working on other languages too. My Spanish, I already knew a lot of Spanish. I just wanted to increase some of my vocabulary and stuff like that. So the main central languages, and if you've been watching my channel, you'll know the main central languages that I'm working on. Well, you'll know at least one of the main central languages I've been working on. I have... Where did that resource go? Here it is. No, that's not it. Here it is. If you've been watching my channel, you know the main central language that I've been working on is Albanian. Here I have the 2 colloquial Albanians. I've shown you a lot of my Albanian resources. And maybe like at the end of the summer or maybe in September, I'll give like a review on some of my Albanian resources after I've looked through all of them. So anyway, this is one of them. This is the main language I'm working on right now. This is my intensive language, the Albanian, and I have more resources than this for Albanian. I have no clue if I made an Albanian resource so far, video so far, but maybe one day I'll combine all of my Albanian resources and show you, if I haven't yet. So anyway, let's see. And also with Albanian, I have this, of course, I already showed you that. So anyway, getting back to 2 languages at once, or more. With this, you have to... lost my train of thought. Basically, the gist of it is, if you feel like you can handle the 2 languages, your 2 targeted languages, you can gladly do 2 of them at once. It's really your decision, like if you want to do 2 languages intensively, or if you want to choose, like I have currently, choose one intensively, and then the other one to do on the side, non-intensively, active language versus passive language. I already did a video on that, so for those of you who watch my videos should know about that. So it really depends on how your mind operates. If you can handle 2 languages at once, or 3 or 4, then that's perfectly fine. If you want to stick with, say, just 1, that's perfectly fine too. If you want to stick with 2, but do the second one non-intensively, that's perfectly fine. I'm just giving my opinion on this. So that's basically it for this video, and goodbye.